Monday morning for me. This is probably Friday for you. Hamish is out of town. That's what the slowest videos. I'm uploading them, and then he's editing them in North Carolina at his brother's wedding. But yeah, we're keeping moving. So today I'm gonna run some errands that have to do with Turbo E30 stuff. So I thought, what better than to drive around in a Turbo E30. So if you guys remember previous videos, this is Dane's car. It's a pretty mild turbo build. Here, I'll pop the hood and show it to you again. But it's a little turbo, kind of looks like a GT25. Maybe it's a GT28. And that looks a little bigger than I thought. Maybe that's a 30. But he didn't mention it. Got a bunch of CA tuned stuff, which looking at it, that's stuff I'm gonna have to figure out. But we just did a new steering rack, new transmission, I did new sway bar, bushings on the front, I did new grommets for the brakes. We hooked up power steering, I just did new belts. Just a bunch of little stuff. So I'm gonna take it for a little rip to make sure it's good. It's gonna be with us for a bit. Will's supposed to tune it, or just check the tune, kind of dyno it. But he kind of hurt himself in a wakeboarding accident over the weekend and tore his pec, like off of his arm. So he's kind of roughing it right now. He's gonna need surgery and stuff, so he's not doing so hot. But yeah, wakeboarding. Will used to be like a really good wakeboarder back in like his early 20s and stuff, and you know, still does all those crazy flip stuff, but he's not in his early 20s anymore, and it's a bummer it caught up to him. But yeah, I got some parts in the trunk of this, and we're gonna go talk to some people about getting stuff done with those parts. So let's get in the car and go for a rip. So first impressions, this thing's really laggy, and it's some sort of boost cut, it feels like. So I don't know what that's about. But a bummer here, Dane, if you're watching this. We just put that new trans in because your old trans was grinding third. This one doesn't have third. So I think I didn't throw out the old one because that might be having to go back in here. But yeah, when you go into third, it just pops right out. So all the other gears seem to shift smooth though. All right, just left Zach's. He pointed out an important thing. Why didn't I have the top down? So, top's down. Heading to John's now. Yeah, that fourth gear sucks. It doesn't have it, or third gear, I mean. Anyway, yeah, it was cool at Zach's. I left the parts there. I don't know if you're. I think that clip like kind of got messed up, but I called Caleb. And he said, yeah, he would do it. We're gonna do like a satin black, and then yeah, I just need to strip the parts a little more and they'll get it done for me. So should be sweet. All right, just dropped the stuff off at John's. We dropped off the turbo. He's gonna put a V-band on the back of it and dropped off the oil pan so we can put a bung on it. And then also we set up a time. We're gonna bring the Turbo E30 over to him to do the dump pipe and intercooler piping and do some other touches on it. So that should be pretty cool. So we got a date set up for that. So we got a little bit of a deadline. But let's get Dane's car back to the shop and get on with my day. It's a Monday. Usually I gotta do a bunch of things to catch up for part stuff people want over the weekend, and that's what I got going on. So what I need to do is get this Audi, this is the one I purchased a couple days ago, off the trailer. I don't have a jack anymore, so that's what I use. And then I need to get that off the trailer in a spot where it can live and die for a long time. So I'm thinking that's gonna be back over here. And then this car, I need to pull the engine out of it. This is an early E39. So it's got like an E36 and 52 in it, and yeah, somebody father son are buying this to put in an E30. So they're picking it up at 4:30 today. So I think I got about 4 or so hours to get this thing out, and that's what I'm gonna do now. All right, the car is in the shop. It's on the lift, and started working on it. I got the harness out of like the ECU box and stuff all done. Put over there. Got the radiator out of it. That's about it. Looking at it, and that this car's just gonna get scrapped as soon as this engine comes out. I'm thinking I'm just gonna take the front off instead of dropping the subframe on this one. Do you guys like seeing this stuff? Like what I do when I'm not working on like channel cars? Because I can film all this stuff too. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 videos a day worth of stuff pretty much, because I do a lot of stuff. Like it's only 12:30 or so now, and I've already finished up that red turbo E30, drove that around, dropped off all those parts. Now I'm here. I'm gonna work on this. Hopefully I'll be done before 4:30 when they pick this up. And then I'm gonna buy undercoating and cleaner so I can clean the bottom of that, and then becomes the E30 video, and I'll probably still stay till 10 or so at night. So I don't know. Do you care about me ripping apart stuff like this? Do you want me to make time lapses and talk about things? I don't know. Let me know. Probably not gonna record on this one. I'm just gonna do it quick and dirty, and go from there. What's up, guys? Taking a break from the old E39. I got everything off the front, everything off the top, everything off the back. Pretty much all that's left is the O2 sensor harness. I gotta take the exhaust off, and then I just gotta disconnect the transmission from the body. I think that's pretty much, and then the linkage to the transmission. It's an auto. That's it. That thing will be out. Guy's coming at 4:30 to pick it up. It's 3:15, so I got a little time to do that. So I took a break and went and ran down to AutoZone, and for this baby, I got 5 cans of undercoating, and then I ordered the water pump, I ordered the tensioner for the timing belt, and then I ordered the spring that holds it in place. I also went looking around the shop, and I found a late model radiator. So yeah, slowly coming together. As soon as I get done with that, then I'm gonna clean up over here best I can around it, so that I can power wash, and then I'm gonna power wash, and I'm gonna undercoat this thing today. So that'll be the end of my day technique. So we'll see how that goes. Whoa, it's been a long day, guys. We're super busy. I need my Hamish back, so I got somebody to help me and somebody to film. But as you can see, engine is gone. Train stayed behind. Let's scrap that. I had those 33s, those just sold, and the guy paid me $100 to mount them on his truck, so that was worth it. He just drove away. I'm getting me a water and a beer, and yeah, I think we're gonna get on some E30 stuff, but I think we might move some cars around first because I got some people to come visit. So let's see who's here. This is Zach's other new car. I don't know if we ever talked about this one, but Zach also just bought an E39 M5.
Don't show this. I don't want to look like I have money. You see the holes in my shirt?
We talked about this.
I'm a real M5 owner with the show up with the Bud Light and the holes in my shirt.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's a 2000.
Cool. Well, this is the best part. This is the best part.
Yep, it's got Alice in it.
That's the best part. It comes with a dog. But
no, it's sweet ass interior.
It's a sweet ass interior. Look at the headliner, Alcantara.
And it's in good shape.
Yeah, it's in good shape. So, 200,000 miles.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about this. I don't remember if it was made.
I don't think we talked about this at all.
Either way, Zach had my wagon, the E61, that I bought from Zach, and he bought it back and was dailying that. And he's like, "Why am I driving this depreciating piece of shit?"
Buy an appreciating, more fun car. Because new BMWs are really boring.
So
it's just the facts of life.
That's what's up.
He just pissed off all the F people.
And we got a Joel.
Yeah, pretty much. Pissed off all the.
So I don't know if I touched on it earlier in the video. I tried to, but like the mic was unplugged one time and then it wasn't recording. Again, I need Hamish back.
See you, Chris. He's vlogging.
Are you guys leaving?
What's up? No, he's talking shit.
Oh.
The F80.
But I'm gonna try and get this area open for Will so he can have dyno parking. So I got these guys to maybe help me do that. Well, I invited Zach to do that, and these other guys showed up, so maybe they want to help too. So we will see. All right, so Nate's trying to leave. He thinks he can maybe get over it, so we're gonna see.
Not worried about damage. Where's the wheels in comparison to my truck? Got about half a foot.
Yeah, you're good. Are you in 4-wheel drive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, so we didn't think about this part, but
might be a high center coming down on the other
let's
side.
see what happens.
Okay.
I think no, don't do that. Stay the other way. Stay diagonal. Yeah.
Yeah, diagonal's the best.
Oh yeah, you're golden.
Yeah. It's gonna be coming down as that goes up.
Stay in it, stay in it.
You're there.
Yeah, stay in it. Woo! Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you when to stop. You got about a foot.
That was impressive. Good job. That was impressive. Good job. All that effort turned into something.
I liked it.
I like it.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's late, but I'm gonna do E30 stuff at some point.
That was some quality entertainment.
That was some sick crawling.
That was some quality entertainment.
All right, guys. Long day. Moved a bunch of shit. Let's do some undercoating. It's time. I'm thinking engine degreaser, all up under here maybe. Or purple power. Maybe a little bit of both. We'll see. I'm gonna start with a couple cans of engine degreaser and see how far that gets me. So I think I'm gonna also see if I can go find a GoPro and set that up as a time lapse, and then yeah, you will get some more footage. So let me find that. All right, entire underside of the vehicle is covered in foaming bleach. Also, I'll put on something funny. So there's this black stuff all over my lift. It was when Will was over here years ago. He decided to bedliner an entire E30 and then put it up for sale. Thought it'd be worth more. And then funny enough, ended up on Jalopnik's Nice Price of Crack Pipe. So we'll throw the link down in the description, but that is pretty funny. Anyway, I'm gonna start power washing now and see what happens. We'll see how this goes. All right, guys. Well, it's a little while later. I stopped the time lapse when I was done washing, and then I started using some compressed air to dry it out. I squeegeed the floor. There's a bunch of water trapped over there, but yeah, I'm not worried about that. Over here, it looks good. So I grab my light, and you guys can see this. That's just Cosmoline. That's not rust. It's like the glue that we put on top, and up there that's actual rust. But Wow, I thought these things were like undercoated like black, but everything under these things is just dirt, I guess. Unless it's taking off the undercoating, because that's the silver that the car used to be. So it is pretty darn clean under here. I couldn't believe how clean this got. Like, that was shocking. There's a bunch of water up there. So I'm gonna let this sit for a bit. I'm gonna hit it with the compressed air again. Here, I'll give me some light. Hit it with the compressed air again, and then I'm undercoat it. I got some tools and stuff to clean up outside, so I'm gonna get that. All right. Chilled for a bit, cleaned up some tools outside. Got the X5 out there ready to go home. And yeah, I feel like it's probably dry enough to put some in it now. I did a little test fit, or test spray. I need a light. I don't work tomorrow, it's Tuesday. Wednesday is gonna be a busy day. I gotta clean up all of this, because I think it's finally time I give my truck some love. So Wednesday is truck day. But I sprayed in there, and yeah, I kind of like how it turned out. So up in there. So I'm gonna get to it. So here comes another time lapse. All right, well, that was 5 cans of undercoating, and let's take a look at it. It's still drying, but I mean, I think it worked all right. It's gonna need touched up, so we'll see what it looks like. You know, like I said before, I'll be off tomorrow. Let's see Wednesday, and like, you know, like right here, the lift's sitting on the frame rail, so I didn't get underneath that. But yeah, I did about even with this frame rail, and then didn't get up there, and then got this front core support a little bit. Fender wells all seem to turn out pretty good. Same thing on that side, and in here. So I don't know. I'm pretty good with this. I might add a little bit more to it. Might be just one of the things, just have a can on the shelf, and then when working on it, you know, you can just blast it a little bit. But this is pretty cool. Never done this before. So slowly making her nice. Yep. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are stoked on this build, and yeah, see you in the next one.